You are in the dark, but not very long. I will turn on the lights, I promise you. But I wanted to show you, I know there's been a lot of people asking, Daddy Cornstar, you haven't showed us the bathroom yet. So I want to show you how the new bathroom's coming along. Take a look, take a look. Doo-doo. Mama Cornstar's new sink, new mirror, new cabinets. These are walnut cabinets, so I guess good stuff. But take a look at this mirror. You can touch it to turn it on. Mama Cornstar's washer and dryer are now in the new bathroom. Cabinets. We got your handy dandy little toilet paper roll where you can sit your phone on top. Got a plug in underneath. Mama Cornstar wanted cabinets on the sides. The drawers that pull out. When you push them in, they slow down. Oh, ceiling fan, ceiling fan. I know we got a lot of comments. Daddy Cornstar, why are you guys putting a ceiling fan in the bathroom? We kind of like our ceiling fans. So we got a ceiling fan here. And this is a beautiful, beautiful. This is an onyx shower. We have the big shower head. We have the little shower wash your knees. So if you come in here and you just want a relaxation of sitting on the stool for 10, 12, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever your time be, to just relax, let your muscles do the pushing, you can turn the mood lights on. So that is our bathroom. I apologize we didn't show it sooner. I kind of forgot about it. I didn't forget about it, but yesterday, Mama Cornstar and me, we took time to put in some different hooks, things for hanging towels. Things are looking nice. We are eventually going to, we got to finish our doorway here yet. We want to put a sliding door on it. Mama Cornstar really wants a barn sliding door. This wall here will eventually come out. This whole room will be done, but we're going to take out some walls between some other rooms so it's wide open, and then it will come all the way up to here to make our dining room a lot bigger and stuff. So this is the new bathroom. I had to put a sweatshirt on. It's kind of brisk out here today. It's supposed to be about 62. The wind's blowing a little bit. Not bad, but just checked the beans. Well, we're going to check the beans is what I should say. But it still feels a little moist out here, so I have a feeling they're not going to go today. But we're going to take time and kind of look over the sickle sections. And what I mean is these little guards here, we're looking for broken teeth, something that's broke. So it's looking like everything. We got one broke right there. No, no. It's got to be right at the end. A little more work, so we're going to have to pull it out that way to get in there. Just rather do it now while it's a little damp out. Just kind of looking. We'll look. Hopefully that's the only guard sickle. And when I say guard, these points here. But I have a feeling all this stuff will need to be replaced next year. Oh, jeez. We got one right there too broke. We'll have to change him. So we're just going along. Scan, your eyes got to be scanning. This sickle section comes in two parts. One over on that half, the other half over there. But the first half looks good, so why don't we go ahead and take that apart right now and get one side done, and then we'll go to the other side. I think we got to take that out. Oh, gee. Oh. I got a sore back today, a little bit in the lower back, so I just don't want to overdo it. There's one sickle section right here, so we got to take off this longer guard to be able to. Them are the ones you don't like to break, but can't be helped. Little Ellie came over to play with her friend Callie. Little Eddie and little Zeke, they can drive this forklift around for hours. They just love it. The neat thing is that little unit too, you can run it with a remote control unit from a distance, so if the kids get hung up or something, you can be like Nave up there in the yard, she still can override the machine and control it. And it goes for a long time on a battery charge. And you just plug it in the wall and charge it up. One thing a guy doesn't think about, and this is no different what I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to blow out the radiator since we've been out in the field around the equipment. You know how dust just sucks into the radiators? Our cars, trucks, lawnmowers, everything's the same way. You need to blow out the radiators, keep the motors clean, just keep that dust off. It's like your nose when you're out there and you breathe in a whole bunch of crud and you got these great big giant chunks in your nose and you're, well, your motor's the same thing. If that radiator's plugged up, it can't breathe right to stay cool. Ellie's wanting to play with the hose. So it's stuff to think about. You get a little time, just take time, blow off your radiators, blow them out. Whoa. Well, you get the picture of what I'm doing. I'm making a dust storm and we're not even in desert storm. We are up and running now. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so not an early start. It's just a little bit dampish yet, but it seems like things are going through. I can smell the wetness from the back of the combine. Well, let's hope things keep going. It's kind of like when you open up a can of peanut butter. You just want to get that jar gone as quick as you can. Same as these beans, we just want to keep moving. Now I'm thinking of peanut butter and I'm hungry. That's why I should throw in the truck a can of peanut butter. A jar of peanut butter. I've never seen peanut butter in a can. Maybe it does come in a can, but I've only seen it in a jar. Speaking of can, there's an outhouse across down the road here. Just thought maybe you guys would like to know that. Sometimes people like to know the weirdest things. Like, hey, what is that out there? Well, it's a blue outhouse. Not on our field. But I'm sure if you borrow it from the neighbor, he wouldn't care. I figured today, maybe we could do something a little bit different. You guys always hear me just rambling on. I'm a rambling man. I'm a rambling man. Keeping my lips a moving. But I thought maybe today a few times I'll just face the face the camera forward so you guys can kind of see what it looks like out here in the fields. And we're in a field that's a little bit rolly, so just kind of see what the terrain looks like and just kind of sit back and enjoy some non-talking, just moving around a little bit out here in the bean field. You guys want to try that? Hey, I heard y'all go, yeah, Daddy Cornstar, close them lips and let us see what's going on. Take it to luck. Well, hopefully Cooper didn't break something on the combine by plugging it up. I see him out doing some stuff, so I don't know what's going on. Sounds like he might have, I shouldn't say he because he didn't do it, but the combine might have thrown out a U-joint on the combine here. Tell you what though, something smells hot. I can't see where it's at though. I'm guessing it's probably underneath there. Show you what went out.
Bolt fell out.
Bolt fell out?
Had to, because there's no bolt there. It's not snapped off.
Without, like you said, sliding that back further. Needs a socket fit in there. First look down, like, oh, the socket's probably gonna be too fat. Well, sometimes when a guy just don't feel like working, you just have a breakdown. What the heck? A breakdown. Not the breakdown where you go, oh, where you're crazy and you're like, oh God, I can't take it no more. Not that kind of breakdown. You just break the combine down. We had a U-joint here go out, and there's part of it broken like a true champ. So anyhow, that's kind of breakdown we had. The other kind of breakdown, guys, you do not want to have a breakdown where you about flip out and you just want to tear things up. Them are the breakdowns you don't want to have. I guess we don't want this kind of breakdown either, to be honest. But luckily our local case dealer has the parts. Cooper's on the way to get it. Me and Zach have been tearing things apart. Here's part of it too. Yeah. Ooh, that's hot. Little bit warm yet, so better be careful. So I guess that's where you wear gloves when you're working around hot stuff, but I wasn't thinking. So anyhow, as soon as Cooper gets back, we're gonna slap that little bean whacker back together. Hopefully it goes together really quick, but we need to get this top piece off, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right in there, part of that got tore up a little bit. So Zach ran home to get a special little grinder. We're gonna stick it in there, me, like we're at the dentist shining up the old teeth. Then hopefully we can get all that apart. Does that kind of remind you of the first time you're at the dentist and they pull out that drill and your eyes are so big and your blood vessels in your brain and forehead are about throbbing out and your neck muscles are like and you're so scared because you're afraid he's going to grind and like shear a tooth off? Yeah, don't think I've ever had that happen, and I don't want to. I guess I honestly think about it. I don't even think I've had a grinder in my mouth. Don't worry guys, if a spark starts to combine on fire, you will not see this part. Light it. Don't get too wild with it right away. Cooper got the new parts and we're trying to get them on the spline, and it's fighting us a little bit. We got one bolt that's threads are reamed, so the bolt's going around, the net's not tightened up. Now we can't get the net off. You guys might not be able to see here, but it's starting to get dark on us. We're hopefully can put in a couple bolts yet, be done for the night, but we'll see how it is. Otherwise, it's going to be a tomorrow morning project.